My reading was Marx, Capitalism and Alienation. I propose that modern workers, who are not just the factory workers, are not fully living. They are dehumanized and stilted by an alienation from their product and a lack of control over their environment. These workers produce an arbitrary product, but the product they produce is not their own. It is an alien entity with none of the worker's investment in it. The process and workplace are also alien to the worker. They do not work under their own direction, under their own will. Every single aspect of their job is controlled by the boss. The worker is no longer human, but a programmable robot. When one spends the majority of their day where they do not want to be, doing things they do not want to do, you can conclude two things: that they are not gaining any worth from their work, and that they are not doing work for its own sake. This brings me to my second point. Modern work does not instill any worth in the worker because it is not done for its own sake, for creativity or productivity, but as a means to an end: money. In the reading Decent and Street Families, the author discusses the poor populations of color have a very low self-image, self-worth, and self-esteem. The communities base their worth on their material possessions. The need for self-worth leads to a need for the most coveted material possessions. The goal then is to work for money, to gain worth. Modern workers have in fact become a tool in the suppression of them, the alienation from product and process, the lack of power that leads to the lack of worth, and the dehumanization of the modern work practice. This materialistic culture is the force that drives these conditions. The more products of this system that are created and consumed, the more powerful it gets. The workforce is the labor that drives this culture, their consumption giving the culture power over them. Bickford discusses in her essays, the need for wealth and material worth drives the previously revolutionary rap artists to change their tune and make more sellable product. They produce not to produce, but to gain money, growing the consumerist culture with an alien product.